No silent night tonight. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. We have a storm system coming as we go into our Christmas Eve evening and into the early morning hours on Christmas morning. Let me tell you about what you can do to prepare this afternoon before the storm comes. Make sure to charge your devices, gas up your generator if you have one in case of power outages. If you don't have a generator, have some candles available for light. And also don't leave out loose decorations. I'm thinking about that inflatable snowman on your front yard. You don't want that to blow away when you're waking up on Christmas morning. It should be a happy time for all of us here in South Jersey. So make sure to either deflate it or take it inside so you can avoid any damage from the winds to any loose outdoor decorations. We have a high wind warning in effect for all of the shore counties starting at 6 p.m. tonight. Goes until 7 a.m. on Friday. As we go inland, we have a wind advisory in effect starting at 6 p.m. tonight, ending at 5 a.m. on Friday. Wind gusts will top out around 60 miles an hour for most of the shore. Everywhere shaded in red here. Along the Parkway corridor, it's around 55 miles an hour, and that will extend to the southern portion of Cumberland County, then 45 miles as you go further to the north and west. This does not include any gusts that could occur with thunderstorms tonight. Wind gusts could even be higher than that. Now, as we've been saying over the past couple of days, it is the damaging winds that is of the most concern to me here as we go into the overnight hours today here. But to a lesser extent, we do have to worry about power outages as well as flooding rains. Yes, if you live on the northern part of the bays, there will be some coastal flooding with the high tides tonight and tomorrow morning, but it would be just minor flood states. That southerly wind is going to push that water to the northern shores of those bays. As we look at our temperatures at noontime today, we are quite balmy here. Temperatures about 15 degrees above average on the mainland. Average highs are in the mid-40s. At the shore, we do have a strong onshore wind with water temperatures in the mid-40s. We're not going to be as warm as the mainland, but still quite balmy for this time of the year. This is all because we have a low pressure system that will move from Georgia into Maryland and eventually into Ontario over the next 24 hours. Here we're on the warm side of the storm. We're on the east side of the storm. We do have a lot of cold air though coming on the backside, and will be quite cold here as we go into this weekend. So for our Christmas Eve, we have temperatures that will be rising into the 60s. Even into the evening, we should be in the 60s as well. At the shore, we will be in the mid and eventually the upper 50s here, so warming everywhere. Let's take a look at our radar here. This is 2 p.m. today. That most of that rain stays to our west. That continues at the 6 p.m. hour as well. This rain's actually moving more southwest to northeast rather than west to east. So it's going to take a while for it to get here. This is 10 o'clock now. Rain does begin. Should start between 7 and 9 o'clock everywhere. We're going to get 2 rounds of rain from this. We have the first round that will come through about 2 o'clock or so, midnight to 2 o'clock. And with that round of storms, or even this line that comes afterwards, we could be tapping into some serious winds. Here's a look at the winds at the 2,500 foot level. This is about 2 times the size of the Empire State Building. 81 knots in Atlantic City, 78 knots in Cape May. That equates to about 90 or 100 miles an hour. If we get a thunderstorm, it can drag some of those winds down. We need to see the thunderstorm, but if we do, yes, we could be talking about gusts up to 90 miles an hour with this, and that's why damaging winds are my greatest concern during the overnight hours, even putting aside the wind gusts we're going to be seeing around the thunderstorms before and after that. Again, we need to see the storms though.